welcome to our pre-K graduation ceremony of 2011. We're very excited to be here. I'm Mrs. Rains, and I teach the ESL pre-K class here at Lake Highlands Elementary. Both Mrs. Guzman and I have a few words to say before we get started, so here we go. Dear parents, I give you back your children, the same children you confidently entrusted to my care last fall. I give them back pounds heavier, inches taller, months wiser, more responsible and more mature than they were then. Although they would have attained this growth in spite of me, it has been my pleasure and privilege to watch their personality unfold day by day and marvel at their splendid miracle of development. I give them back reluctantly for having spent 9 months together in a small and crowded or cozy classroom. We have grown close and have become a part of each other, and we shall always retain a little of each other. Years from now, if we were to meet on the street, your child and I, a light will shine to our eyes, a smile to our lips, and we shall feel the bond of understanding once more, this bond we feel today. We have lived, loved, laughed, played, studied, learned, and enriched our lives together this year. And this year is an exceptionally special one for me. There may be a few of you who do not know this, but this year was my first year as a classroom teacher. This group of students will be forever imprinted on my heart since they were my first. As much as I hope that I taught them new things and impacted their little lives for the better, I know for a fact that that's what they did for me. We have grown together. They have taught me so much throughout the year. Through these students, I have seen the unconditional acceptance of those who are different from us. We have 10 different languages represented in our classroom, which is huge. Through these students, I have seen perseverance as they worked hard to master the skills required of them in pre-K. I learned that a ride on a school bus can be almost as exciting as the actual trip to the zoo. I also learned the gratefulness of having an experience. They are able to find joy in simple situations even when the details don't work out quite as I had hoped or planned. And of course, with 22 4- and 5-year-olds in one classroom, I've had a great year-long lesson in patience and flexibility. Through these students, I have learned the magic of raising caterpillars and watching as they transformed into butterflies, and then the triumph and bittersweetness of letting them go and watching them fly away. And although we experienced this together as a class, with the caterpillars we observed during our spring theme, what a perfect picture of the gift of sharing in your child's life this year. They have grown beyond my wildest imagination, and I am so very proud of them, more than I can ever express. As excited as I am that they are ready to fly away to kindergarten next year, it is very bittersweet, and I know that I will no longer receive a million hugs in the afternoon, and I love you teachers, and 4-year-olds are the best complimenters. What a fun year we have had. I wish it could go on indefinitely, but I must give them back. Take care of them, for they are precious. Remember that I will always be interested in your child and their destiny, wherever they go, whatever they do, whatever they become. Their joys and sorrows, I will be happy to share. I will always love them, and I will always be their friend. And now,